What's the deal? It's Mondo. I just finished watching the UFC 117 press conference on UFC.com, I guess. And I guess press conference went the way I thought it was gonna go. People asked a lot of questions about Chael Sonnen, and about his trash talk, if it was genuine. Chael was funny, in his responses. Anderson had the pink shirt, which is funny. We're kind of referencing Chael talking about Silva's pink shirt in one of his interviews before. Um, Dana White, did the whole thing about happy to be in the Bay Area, happy to be in the city, typical Dana White stuff. And for the most part, press conference was good. They asked a lot of questions about training preparation for Thiago Alves, Fitch, whether Alves is going to be able to make weight for the fight, why he missed the open workout. Alves just responded saying that he wanted to have some more time to train so he would make weight. Uh, Roy Nelson, Junior Dos Santos, they didn't get very much press in this fight, which kind of makes me mad because that's one of the fights I'm looking forward to the most, even more so than the co-main event. But it happens. Junior Dos Santos basically says he's excited about the fight. He'll fight anyone. And Roy Nelson talked about Whoppers and cheeseburgers. So I guess we'll see what happens in that fight. My prediction's still the same though. I'm still picking Roy to win. I want Roy to be able to take Dos Santos down and submit him, or maybe even catch him on the feet. Who knows? As far as yeah, this also is gonna be a quick pick video too. Kind of go over my predictions. If some of them changed, a few of them did. But I'm also picking John Fitch to win this fight by decision. I just don't see Alves after the long layoff coming back and having much left in the gas tank more than 1-2 rounds. I think Fitch has been fighting consistently. I think Fitch can be able to put Alves away. He's not going to finish Alves, I don't think, but I think he's going to be able to out wrestle him again and get a decision, typical Fitch fashion. With that being said, that brings me to Hughes and Ricardo Almeida. They asked Hughes questions like, "How does it feel to be the champion before and now being a lower end of the card and not have to do much press conference and public relations?" Hughes just responded he likes it better because they let him do something for hunting season or something to that effect. And I'm really excited about this fight. I think it's going to be Almeida's time to shine. I don't see Hughes winning this. I would like Matt Hughes to win, but I just don't think that he's going to have what it takes to beat a guy like Ricardo Almeida. Almeida has the takedowns, the takedown defense, and the jiu-jitsu that's foiled Matt Hughes his whole career, and I think that's going to be enough to beat him. Though I would love to see Matt Hughes come in and win. I just don't see it happen. I don't think it's in the cards for Matt Hughes at this point in his career and his age, and the way the welterweight division has evolved since his heyday. Which seems funny to say that because it was only 3 or 4 years ago, maybe 5, 6 years ago, when Matt Hughes was on top of his game. But the sport's really passed him by since 2006. It's not '06 anymore. It's 2010, and you have bigger, stronger guys like Thiago Alves, guys like John Fitch, and of course GSP, who at the top of the food chain and eating guys alive. That division. Um, that's all to say about that. As far as the main event goes, Chael Sonnen has been talking a lot of trash about Anderson Silva since day one. Calling him out for 4 years apparently. Apparently 4 years. Apparently he's beaten everybody he's faced, and I think that it's gonna be a good fight. Silva showed no effect of the trash talk until the stare down. When the stare down came, Silva showed to be very ready for what Thiago Alves is not Thiago Alves, for what Chael Sonnen rather is bringing to the table. He stared right into Sonnen's eyes. Silva, his demeanor changed instantly. He went from joking to dead serious, and for once Chael had the smile on his face, and Anderson was the one being serious. It was kind of a nice change in speed. Stark contrast from the way Silva was acting leading up to this fight. Chael Sonnen's remained the same, confident, he's talking the talk. We got to see if he can walk it come Saturday night. Uh, Also, I want to point out Chael Sonnen's comments about Lance Armstrong. He made comments saying that on the, I think it was Pepe interview with a guy named Pepe, said that Chael Sonnen had mentioned, well, not even said it, it was an interview. It's like an audio. It's somewhere on YouTube, and I'll probably link it to the video. You can click it and see it yourself, or hear it yourself. He said that Lance Armstrong gave himself cancer, and that Lance Armstrong has been trying to be an advocate for cancer research when in reality, he cheated, was using performance-enhancing drugs of some sort, and gave himself the cancer, which is very possible. It's probably what happened. I got to do some research on the whole Lance Armstrong situation, but as far as I know, that is what happened. Performance-enhancing drugs with blood doping and all those things that go on in the bicycling world. And then after he got some hot water for those comments, he went on to say again that he didn't say it. He doesn't know where those comments came from. So, that's all you can say about that. Cheson's a politician. He gets paid to lie, and he's paid hyper to fight. This is all part of his game. Silva, mentally, Silva's always been a class act. A lot of people hate on Silva for the way he's acted. A lot of people hate on Silva for the way he's been acting since the fight with, I want to say, Taos latest. They've said Silva's fake and not polite, and and then after he fought Forrest Griffin, a lot of those critics disappeared. But as soon as he went in there and fought Demian Maia, UFC Abu Dhabi, those guys popped back up in huge numbers, saying that Silva was pretty much a coward, a clown, disrespectful, did not take the fight seriously, and then all the bowing and handshaking he does and the politeness is all a ruse. I don't think it is. I think Silva's genuine in everything he does. He's one of my favorite fighters, period, point blank. And I'm hoping Silva can put Chael away come Saturday night. Like, I'm hoping quick. Like, no, to be honest with you, I hope Silva dances around. Dana White went on record as saying that if Silva dances around again, he's going to cut him from the UFC. I hope Silva dances around the entire fight. I don't see Chael Sonnen being able to stop anything Silva does. And I was watching MMA analyst. He made a good point that Chael Sonnen's either going to get Rich Franklin, that's destroyed on the feet in the first round. He's going to get Damian Maia, which is danced on, clowned around for 5 rounds. Or he's going to get Travis Lutter, Dan Henderson, which means they got him to the ground. He was submitted. And I think either scenario could fit this fight, but I think it's going to be something different. I think we're going to see like a whole nother adjective to describe what Anderson Silva does when he fights Chael Sonnen. It's going to be different. I think Chael Sonnen is going to be very aggressive in this fight, and that's going to be his downfall. I think the more he tries to pressure Silva, the more he's going to get his face busted up and broken. And a good point that Karsten put out was that in the last 2 minutes of the fight with Nate Marquardt finally started fighting back and doing Nate Marquardt in the last 2 minutes of the fight, last 2 minutes of the third round. He decides to actually start fighting, and he broke Chael on his face. Like, he cut his face all up, nearly submitted it. It didn't look good. And I think just with that alone, that should say maybe if 2 minutes of Nate Marquardt actually fighting did that to Chael Sonnen, what's going to be possibly 25 minutes of Anderson Silva fighting going to do? The guy who destroyed Nate Marquardt. Bless me. I think it's going to be a great fight, good card overall. A lot of championship is what we're looking for. Is a lot of championship implications after this fight is over. This could be a very, very big card. The fallout from this card is going to be huge. Even if Chael Sonnen wins, it's going to be even huger. So I think it's going to be a good card. Yes, UFC 117, Silva versus Sonnen, or USA versus Brazil, if you will. And leave comments and stuff if anybody watches this video. Favorite, thumbs up, and all that good stuff. And I'll probably do a post-fight recap when I get back home from the fights. And that's it. Subscribe.